Welcome. We are here with a Feng Shui consultant today, and we're really excited to chat all about how you can bring new energy, new life into your own room. Jen Boyd, thank you so much for joining us here all the way up from Salt Lake.
Yep.
And apparently Atlanta originally is where you came from.
Yep.
Tell me a little bit about, first of all, what is Feng Shui? For people that don't know, I feel like everyone loves to throw it around like, oh, I'm gonna Feng Shui.
Right.
But what does that actually mean?
You know, it sounds like an ancient Chinese secret.
It does.
It really does. But I'll tell you, the simple definition is it's really just understanding what's in your space and how your space is affecting you.
How did you get into this a little bit?
So I was actually looking for a way to create more balance and harmony in my own life. And my life was really hectic and I felt like I was really scattered, and I was like, oh, I just need some Zen, I need some peace. And so I started reading books on Feng Shui, and it just made sense to me. And the essence of Feng Shui is that everything is energy.
Okay.
So we have like things have an intrinsic energy, like what they're made of, and then there's an energy of the way we feel about the things, right?
Right.
So when we understand that relationship, then it makes sense like what's in our space and how it's affecting us. So it could be a piece of artwork, you know, like the story of our life is told by the art in our space, or by a particular piece of furniture. Maybe it has a particular meaning, or it has a piece of you know, whatever it's made of that's bringing in a particular energy.
I like that. And so you can Feng Shui by just simply introducing new things to a room or moving around a room. How do you normally start with a client like that?
It's a great question. So it's really both. I mean, 9 times out of 10 we work with what they already own, and it's just shifting things around. So with Feng Shui, there's like a natural flow of life. There's the Bagua, which is the Feng Shui map, which we don't really have time to get into today. And then there's the 5 elements. So when we align the space to you know, to flow with those ideas and those concepts, then the space comes into balance on its own.
And you were telling me a little bit about the 5 elements,
The 5
right?
elements.
That make up the energy with Feng Shui, yes?
Yeah, it's the 5 elements are like the basic principles, and the 5 elements are also found in like acupuncture and Chinese medicine, and it's the basis of basically creating a balanced environment. So when we have wood, fire, earth, metal, and water in one space, we tend to feel better. And what's great about the 5 elements is they're all elements that we can look outside. They're all natural elements. It's very holistic. It's a holistic practice. So naturally, when we bring all elements into our space, whether it's our home space, our workspace, one room, or an entire house, the space comes into balance.
So take a look around our room, then here, our studio. Jen, how are we doing on our 5 elements? What do you think?
So we've got wood. We've got a nice, beautiful wood table. So that's good. So wood, fire. We've got a fireplace. We've got good lighting.
All right.
Even like the orange here, this is kind of like an accent of red. So this has a little bit of fire energy.
Okay.
You and I are fire. So
perfect. Okay, well, we just bring fire everywhere.
We're hot,
so
right? So, and then earth is like grounding. So like we've got like a nice rug. These pillows, because they're the shape of the square, could also work as earth.
Oh, interesting.
Yep.
Okay, so it's the shapes, the colors,
the shapes, the
textures.
colors, So, and then metal. So this, like we've got like good metal, like the legs are all metal, so that's good metal. And then water is like any kind of, so you could have a water feature, like a water fountain. You could have a piece of, an artwork with like a waterfall.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, or even like the color black, or like a mirror could also be water. So we've got, so I mean, I think we're doing pretty good around here.
We're doing pretty good.
Plus we've got like the mountains, you know what I mean? That's got a little bit of water element to it. So
totally. I love that. So when you meet with a client, how does that process usually go?
So basically, I always like to get their intentions page up front. So we work with, you know, what's really important to them. You know, how are they feeling in their space? What's most important? We highlight that, and then I can work with them either in their space, or I can also work with them virtually, because I have clients all over the country. And then we start at the front door and walk through the space, and then I've got different programs set up. So, you know, I mean, sometimes I work with somebody one time. I also have my Harmony program, where I work with people in their home, their business, and then we also work on how they honor their personal chi.
Oh wow, full circle. I love that. And Jen, where can people go and find you?
You can find me at elementsofharmony.com. It's my website. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram at Elements of Feng Shui.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining
Thank
us
you.
today.
Yeah, this
Honestly,
was
just
fun.
hearing you talk about it is like very calming. I'm very into this new Feng Shui. So I'm going to be checking that out. Thanks for joining us. Stick around. We'll have a lot more coming up for you.